Hello my lovelies, Veg Viper here and welcome to my playthrough of Stardew Valley. Let's start the day the way you usually do. So tomorrow's weather forecast, expect lots of pollen, pretty boring, and the spirits have granted us a little extra luck today. So at least we have that. Oh, and a cutscene right at the beginning. Hi there. Good morning. Hello, Clint. I noticed that you've been breaking some rocks open and finding ore. That's good. Yes, it is. If you want to get the most out of the ores you find, you'll need a furnace. I will? Just so happens I had an extra set of blueprints lying around. Here, I want you to have them. Why, thank you, Clint. That's nice of you. Oh, we just learned how to craft the furnace. The furnace allows you to smelt metal bars. The bars can be used for crafting, construction, and tool upgrades. Yeah, tool upgrades. He really does always try to sell us on those, right? When you've smelted a few copper bars, consider having me upgrade one of your tools. At the fee, of course. It can make your work a lot easier. Well, okay, I'm heading home. Take it easy. We'll try, Clint, we'll try. Oh, we have a new journal entry, so yeah. Craft the furnace, a new quest. And here we have, I see you've been exploring the old mine. You've got the adventurer spirit, that much I can tell. If you can slay 10 slimes, you'll have earned your place in my adventurer's guild. Be careful, says Marlon. And that also turns into a quest, yeah. 10 slimes. Okay, so let's get rid of the stuff we brought from the caves. Maybe rearrange our setup a bit. We'll need this. And we also want to craft the scarecrow today. And look at the other recipe. So the scarecrow requires 50 wood. We only have 21. I knew it needed wood, I just wasn't sure how much. So let's chop down some trees, why don't we? Maybe we'll even get some seeds for the energy bars, which would be lovely. 38, I think chopping down this one should give us enough. Yeah, 55, that's enough to plant a scarecrow, and we are going to put it right here in this hole we kind of left the other day. So the scarecrows scare away crows, like the name says, and they kind of work at a radius of 8 squares, so we have 6 here plus 2 additionally in each direction. And then from there on you can kind of extrapolate a circle, just to give you a kind of approximation of where they work. You can also look it up on the wiki and see exactly how high the radius is. The other recipe is a basic fertilizer. All that requires is sap, and what it does is you put it on your soil before you plant a crop on it. And then the crop that grows on such soil has a higher chance of being of being a quality crop, so either silver or gold. And that's really nice at the beginning. You know, we are using crops as gifts, so a higher quality crop will net you more friendship points, and we are also generally just selling our crops, so a higher quality crop will fetch a higher price. It will restore more energy. If it restores energy, it will restore more health. So all in all, you really want those higher quality crops. And at the beginning we really get a lot of sap. It's not like it has any other use to us right now. I would advise you to plant everything on fertilized soil. The fertilizer does disappear with the seasonal change, so maybe if you're just planting something right before the season ends, you may not want to use fertilizer because that would be a waste. Because yeah, the fertilizer stays on the soil. So if we plant, say, parsnips here on the fertilized patches, the next time we will harvest those parsnips, the soil will still be fertilized. That's kind of a nice little perk. And yeah, right, later on, we'll be transforming our crops into artisan goods, for example, into marmalade or jelly as it's called in this game, or maybe into wine, into other stuff. There it doesn't matter. So once we are at that stage, you might want to use some other fertilizer or just grow crops without a fertilizer, because it really doesn't matter if you use gold star crops at that point, but right now they are well worth it in my opinion. Oh god, it's already 11 o'clock. We are rather late. Let's step on it. Definitely. Okay, so we do want to have a bit more money. We are probably going to sell most of our parsnip. And we've already gifted Haley the 2 gifts this week, so until it resets we can't gift her anymore. But Shane still has a gift slot open, so we'll try and find Shane. Let's just end this one. Yeah, and we have another quest, the delivery one, which means we have to try and catch a smallmouth bass. Today will be difficult. We're almost out of energy as well, so let's quickly craft for field snacks. We have some spring onions left over. Okay, let's see if Shane is at home. I'm not exactly sure what his schedule on the weekend is. I don't think he works Saturdays and Sundays. Otherwise, on other days he's usually working in the Joja Mart shop. But today I'm not sure. He's probably at home. And even if he isn't, we'll just quickly go check the spawn points for spring onions. He's here, so hello Shane, here's a parsnip for you. This is great, thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. I just chat him up as well. Why are you bothering me? I want to be alone. Oh, but just before you said that was great, us giving you a parsnip. Hello Marnie. Have you been to that strange tower west of my house? Not yet. One time I heard this terrible, otherworldly noise coming from there. Oh, really? I would avoid that place if I were you. Oh, well, maybe we will, maybe we won't. And it looks like we just caught Shane on time because he's leaving somewhere. Well, doesn't matter. We've given him his parsnip, and that's all that matters to us. Let's hope there's some spring onions. None here. Oh, 3 here, that's decent enough. None here either, and 2 down here. Okay, I don't know whether it was worth it coming all the way here for them, but you never know. You know, we could have had a good day and then we'd have been happy. Okay, it's 1 o'clock. Where does Harvey go in the evenings? Does he go to the saloon? We still have that smallmouth bass to catch, and we don't even have a fishing rod with us. Might be tricky. Hello Jody, we don't have time to chat today, sadly. And Evelyn's there. We are making a run for it. Yeah, Pierce. Oh, here's Shane. Looks like he went here. Okay, let's sell the parsnips, and now we are rolling in cash. We want to buy like 10 bean starters, and cauliflower is also something that really takes a while to grow. Looks like we're out of money. We still have some money left, but I think we're just going with the parsnips. So now we have 18 seeds and 17 plots, so that will cover it nicely. Just quickly put this in our mouth, just to increase our energy. 18, that's decent. Run, run like the wind, fetch. Okay, so what we are going to plant today is bean starters. Bean starters are tricky because they give you this trellis, and what does it do? It prevents you from walking through it. See? Annoying as hell. So do pay attention to where you are putting it, because you could easily block yourself in, and that's no fun. I think our placement is decent enough though. Okay, we still have half a day to attempt to catch the smallmouth bass. Need anything else? No, no, no. Okay, let's leave these things here then, so we have a bit more space for the fishies. I do believe that smallmouth bass spawns both in the lake, in the mountains, and in the river in town. I like fishing in the lake because there's decent fish there. The what's it called? Carp, yeah. The carp is relatively easy to catch early on, so you do level up your fishing skill, and that's practical. Plus, you know, an occasional forage here and there. So this is the mountain lake, if you could call it that. It's on a river though. But yeah, I like to always come here. I don't know whether it's any better than another fishing spot, but it just seems nice. And the fish are always biting. Are pretty quick to bite. And as soon as we catch a smallmouth bass, we'll be gone. Let's eat a couple of spring onions, because I don't want to accidentally use up all my energy. I just want to get it into the yellow area. It's still orange. Orange. It's getting yellowisher and yellowisher. No, it's yellow enough for my taste. Okay, let's cast the line. Hopefully we'll get another nibble really fast. Yeah. This is probably a carp. You see, carps are really easy to catch. I'm not going for... Yeah, it's a carp. I tend to not go for the treasures early on. I really don't think they're worth it. And you risk losing your fish. I prefer to go for the fish later on once your fishing is higher. I think going for the treasure is worth it. You can get really nice things in treasure chests. You can get like ore or maybe artifacts for the museum, and you can also get some nice swords and equipment like that. Or you can just get boring stuff like fishing bait. Fishing bait is... Oh, this fish is a bit harder, so I'll just shut up. I really cannot fish and talk. Gosh. Yay! Largemouth bass. No, that is the wrong size of mouth for us. I hope it's not a morning fish, because then we're basically, you know, I'm not going to say it, but you know what we are. Ah, seems like we'll be getting a chest. You do get lucky with the placement of the chest occasionally. Let's see what's in it. Yeah, bait. Bait is the least useful thing you can get. And especially now we have a fishing rod that makes it impossible for us to use bait, so we'll use it later on and just stockpile stuff. Ah, the fish are certainly a bit trickier. Another largemouth bass. Am I sure that the smallmouth bass spawn here? I am not. Well, if they don't, then we've just thrown away a quest, I suppose. But at least we're getting some fish. Another nibble. Ah, a bullhead. These two seem to be the predominant species, although I usually get a lot of carps fishing here, and today we've only gotten one. Maybe carps are also more of a morning fish. I suppose I should have looked it up a bit better. Come on, smallmouth bass! No, another bullhead. And now we're out of inventory space. Oh well, we can always throw out the fiber if we catch something useful. Waiting, and then using bait reduces your wait time. So once you have the option of equipping bait, I would advise you to do it. Bait is easy enough to come by. It's cheap to buy from Willy. Once you have the ability to use it, he starts stocking it. And it's pretty easy to craft as well. Another bullhead. Well, at least we'll make some money out of all these fish. No, it's not exactly how I was planning on spending today. But hey, it is what it is. Come on, fishy! One more for good measure. Nope. Green algae. Let's throw away the fiber and eat the green algae. And there we are. Equip the fishing rod. Cast the line. Fish, 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 fish. There's plenty of fish in the pond, in the lake. And this is probably a carp, you know. You see, it's not even attempting to move. Yeah, it's a carp. Carps truly are easy to catch, and they're delicious to eat, if I may say so. Not in game, I'm not sure. There are recipes for fish, of course, but I don't know how useful they are. I mean, I know that there are certain recipes where it's better to cook the fish and then sell the recipe than to sell the actual fish. But we don't have a kitchen, so it really doesn't matter. We'll just be selling most of what we catch today anyway. It's 9 o'clock, so yeah, we do want to keep an eye on the clock, and I'm pretty sure that even if we do catch a smallmouth bass at this point, we won't be able to deliver it, because I don't know where Harvey is. During the day, he's usually in the clinic, and I do think he does occasionally go to the saloon. I have no idea if he does it today, and if he's at home, then there's no way for us to reach him anyway. He does live above above the clinic. Oh, a chub. So what will we do if we catch something useful now? Do I want to throw away the wild horseradish? Probably. Or the bait, maybe. I think we'll stay here for one or two fish more, but I'm not sure. A carp. Oh yeah, let's throw away the bait. And you can see, I don't know, well, you're probably not paying attention to it, but whenever the fishing mini game opens up, the clock, the time stops, so you can really fish for a long time. We're running low on energy. We're starting to feel exhausted. We'll have to eat something right about now. Let's just catch another fish. No, it's trash. So if we had the space, we'd keep it, but we don't, so we'll just throw it away. Snack on a couple of onions. So now we should have the energy for about 3 more casts. And hopefully we'll catch something expensive. I don't know what the price of this fish is, to be honest. But I do think most fish fetch 20 plus gold, and of course the better ones are a lot more expensive. Yeah, 18, so 2 more fishing opportunities after this one. It's getting close to midnight. Maybe we won't use up all our energy. We still have to get home. I think this will be the last fish we try and catch today. Yeah, let's make a run for it. We don't want to be too late to go to bed. We don't want to go to bed really late, yeah. Better. I don't know how much you can see. I do know the directions well enough to actually find my way home without actually in the night. It's a bit annoying at the beginning when you're not so certain about what the whole map layout is, but it's easy enough later on. Now if there's any mobs around here, we'll just run through them. Yeah, there's one of the golems. What are they called? Wilderness golems, I believe. But it's almost 1 o'clock, so let's just hop into bed. Let's wait and see. Yeah, we managed to level up farming. That gives us a +1 to watering can proficiency and hoe proficiency, and we have 3 new recipes, including a sprinkler one. We also leveled up fishing. We got a +1 fishing rod proficiency and have a crafting recipe for bait. Well, looks like that's it for today. Thank you for spending your time with me, and see you next time.